This is Ho Man Tin Station. Ho Man Tin is an underground MTR rapid transit station on the Kwun Tong Line and the Tuen Line. Located beneath Valley Road in Lo Long Hang as part of the Sha Tin to Central Link project. Actually, the Valley Road is down at the bottom. I'm actually at the top to start. The station's lower platforms for Kwun Tong Line opened on 23rd of October 2016 along with Whampoa Station as part of the Kwun Tong Line extension, while the upper platforms of the Tuen Line opened on 27th of June 2021. Despite its name, the station is actually not located within Ho Man Tin and is more than 1 kilometer away from the central part of Ho Man Tin between Argyle Street and Waterloo Road. Now technically the main part of Ho Man Tin Station is actually that way. You can see the big old orange buildings back there. That is Ho Man Tin Estate, which is the main part. If you walk this way, you can lead to Oi Man Estate, which is also another main part of Ho Man Tin. So here we are actually at exit B2, which is at the top here, but this is not the toppest, not the highest exit. You can see over there. You can see over there, that one, that building, that structure I'm right pointing. That is the tallest point of Ho Man Tin Station. This is a bus and minibus interchange. I don't know why this guy needs to drive in there. The minibus usually just turns at the outside ring instead of going in there, but that's pretty cool. Oh, he's terminating. Okay, he's just ending his service for the day. All right, now we're gonna actually walk to the tallest part over there. We're just gonna walk to A. While walking, we're gonna keep talking. Another minibus coming in. Ho Man Tin Station was constructed under the 2.97 billion Hong Kong dollar Kwun Tong Line extension contract 1001, which was awarded in 2011 to Nishimatsu Construction. This contract covered not only the station, but also the railway tunnels between Yamate and Whampoa Station, including a ventilation and building halfway between Yamate and Ho Man Tin. They're also building a lot of housing projects. Right here you see the construction site. The new 58,000 meter square, 8-level railway station, cruciform in plan, was built on the site of the Valley Road estate, which had been demolished a decade earlier. I think it's around... Now, Valley Road estate is gone before I was born, so that's why it's pretty far back. Built into a hillside, the station is partly underground and partly above ground. The underground levels were excavated through the drill and blast method. The Kwun Tong Line platforms of Ho Man Tin Station, this is repeating. Now the station is actually located between Chung Hao Street, which I'm on right now, Chung Hao Street, 45 coming in. So Chung Hao Street is on right now, and Chatham Road North is actually at the bottom. I'll show you guys later on when I walk down there. So I'm walking over to A3. This is A3. Look at this. Massive structure for lifts. Because Ho Man Tin Station is way too tall. So that's why lifts are required for the station. If there are no lifts, people using the station is just going to get pissed off right away. Now, although you can actually walk stairs all the way up this thing. This thing's around 6 to 8 stories high. This is just but the unfortunate is that the 6 to 8 story high part is just here. There's still a few stories below this station, below this part right here that I'm gonna enter to reach the concourse level. So let's walk over now. I know it's a red light, but I don't fucking care. I don't care, just run through that. Now onto this side, and we enter from this entrance here. Now I'm not gonna go up to the toppest part. That's just the footbridge leading to Ho Man Tin Estate, which is in the background over there. I'm just gonna take the lift down to the subway level. Alright, I filmed these lifts during a lift series, so I will just see you guys when I get down there. Well, I'm actually the only one in the lift, so that's why I'm just gonna resume filming right here. This station is actually because due to the fact that it's not even close to Ho Man Tin estate, so that's why the tunnels are extremely long to lead to useful places. Now technically this station is actually located in Lo Long Hang. Now if you walk the stairs, you're gonna open the door right here. Look at this tunnel, look at this path. Actually this station should be named as Lo Long Hang, but I don't know why they called it Ho Man Tin instead, but that's alright. We walk down this path, which is actually very long. If I walk a little bit faster here, so you don't shake too much. Look at this, they're still not even there. So here we are at A3 entering. Keep walking here. As soon as we reach the A1, we're going to talk about the other A's. We have A1 and A2, which I need to explain. A2 is one of the most useless exit because it's really on the middle of the mountain, so that's why it's not really that useful. Actually, the next part will be on the platform, so that's why I just keep walking through the exits here. Alright, so walked it all the way through. From A3, you see it says 5 minutes to walk to A3 just to the exit. And we have A2 on this side. Look at this path. We're not going to walk that one. That one's to A2. And we have A1 right here, right at the concourse. But this is not the main concourse. One more level. Need to go down one more level to reach the gates. But I'm going to exit at A1 here at Yan Feng Street. Let's get out there real fast. Now this exit is actually right next to the Hong Kong Polytechnic University student halls, which is really technically right next door. As soon as you get out there, you can see the building. That's the Poly U dorm for students. And I actually seldom exit from this exit. Yan Feng Street, this is Yan Feng Street right here. And I'm just going to have a quick show on A2, which we can see from here. Hopefully the camera doesn't shake too much. I need to walk a little bit though out here. As soon as we hit the main road here at Fat Kong Street, we should be able to see it. More minibuses. That one is pretty average actually. So A2. As soon as you see Fat Kong Street, A2 over there. Like, what's the point of having that exit? Although someone do use it, but like, what's the point? Now we walk back in there. Okay, I actually didn't went back into the station directly. I'm walking down Yan Feng Street right here, and I'll reach exit B from here. Okay, so we started at B2, that's not really the main part of the station. Oh my gosh, shaking way too much. Okay. So here you walk down this park. It's not part of the MTR. I'm just walking down. Yeah, this is not part of MTR. Okay, just walking through, and there's the B over there. There's the exit for B. Let's get over there. I made it down, and this is the entranceway to exit B1. If you walk that way, you will lead to Hong Ham actually. So that's why you will lead to Hong Ham district. So that's why I said the station is not even actually at Ho Man Tin, because you can go to Hong Ham with this station. So also this is actually one of my local stations. Yes, this is one of my local stations. Not the closest one, but I do sometimes use the station for Kwun Tong Line. So that's why this is the main entrance to exit B. Here's B1. Okay. The pretty cool little garden right here with an artwork over there. Not gonna focus on that too much. And over here, here's where you enter the station. If you keep going that way, you'll be facing with 3 lifts, which if you take the 3 lifts, go upwards, you will reach where I started the video. Now we head down to the platform. Not platform, this is still heading down to the gates. Alright, down to the station. Into the concourse where the gate is. You can see already, I've walked from almost the toppest part down to the concourse now. This is just the middle levels. It's still down to the platform, which is underground 7 for the lowest part. So this station is huge. Some shops in here, not going to focus on too much. And let's enter the gates. I made it inside. This side is for the escalators. That side is for lifts. I'm not going to take lifts this time, although usually when I take this station, I will be always taking the lift. The toilet's over that way as well, because this station is way too tall. So that's why I don't want to actually take numerous escalators just to get down to the Kwun Tong Line platform. Here's the map of the station. So you can see right here, we're in L2, which is the Concourse. L7 is Kwun Tong Line. So if you actually want to go down from here, you take escalator, we're right here. You take this escalator, you take this escalator, and you take this escalator, and you take another escalator, like 4 escalators. I don't want to do that. So I just take lift right here to go straight down. But because we're going to stop by the TransWa Line platform first, that's why we take the escalator. Okay, made it our way down to the TransWa Line platform for platform 3 to Tuen Mun and platform 4 to Wu Kai Sha. While the TransWa Line platforms were boarded up, they were used as a passageway between the Concourse and the Kwun Tong Line platforms. Before this platform opens, actually this part is blocked off, so you cannot walk out like this. You cannot walk out to the TransWa Line platform. It is blocked off just for you to keep going down to Kwun Tong Line before TransWa Line opens. Here's the TransWa Line platforms. Pretty basic, wide open island platform. And yes, this is the stupid part right here for this station. I just saw that woman over there doing something. They blocked off this part right here. They blocked it off so you cannot walk straight through to reach the other side platforms. So that's why I just saw that lady. I just saw that lady squeeze through right here, which I can also do to get to the other side. Which I understand completely why she's doing that, because this design is really dumb. But here's the TransWa Line platform, 8 cars, pretty wide open with decent amount of space. Now we head down to the Kwun Tong Line platforms. Alright, another escalator down to level 6 underground. It's still not the platforms yet, because we're going to go to level 6, which is the transfer lobby. There's literally nothing here. It's just for you to go down to split it into different sides, because for Kwun Tong Line, it is side platforms. So that's why it's on both sides. You need to choose where to go. So here's the transfer lobby. 1 to 2 Kang Lang, 2 to Whampoa over there. I will go to the Whampoa platform because that's where I need to show you the special stuff. Unfortunately, today is holidays, so that's why there will be tons of staffs on the Whampoa platform because of the upcoming part. During the weekdays peak period, weekends, and public holidays sections, some westbound trains terminate at platform 2 and proceed eastbound past the Scissors crossover to a reversing sidings. The remaining trains continue to Whampoa, the next station and the terminus of the line. This arrangement exists due to the limited capacity of the single terminating track at Whampoa, which cannot turn around all Kwun Tong Line trains during peak period, weekends, and holiday periods. So for holidays, the holiday timetable and the weekend timetable for Kwun Tong Line, it is equal to the weekdays rush hours timetable. So that's why 2 minutes per train, with only one track driving into Whampoa station, 2 minutes is not enough for trains to run through the one and only track to back and forth. Oh, see, Q train. Oh, Q train 751 terminating at Ho Man Tin again. Terminating at Ho Man Tin again. You see how many stops are here due to terminating trains. So, are you gonna walk back here? Because due to terminating trains, staffs need to be on the platform ready to kick people out in case they went into the turnback sidings, which they cannot do that. So that's why another Q train for freaking Ho Man Tin though. It's so stupid. Huh. Well, that's why actually there will be some trains terminating Ho Man Tin. I'm going to walk back up and give my rating and I will start spotting trains. That's a pretty good timing. We got a Q train over there. So overall speaking, this is a very massive station, which is not too bad to walk through, but it's pretty far from Ho Man Tin. That's the thing. You need to walk like around 10 minutes after you exit at A3, which is the toppest part of the station. Then you reach Ho Man Tin estate area. But considering this is actually my local station, one of my local stations, I use it a lot. and it's really useful. With TransWa Line, actually after TransWa Line open, it's way more useful now. And with decent amount of areas inside station, not too confusing layout with 2 exits and you just lead up. I'm gonna give Ho Man Tin Station a 4 out of 5. Now let's spot some trains.
Please stand back from the platform doors. 车 The train to Tuen Line is arriving. Please let passengers exit first. 请勿靠近幕門，請不要靠近幕門。Please stand back from the platform doors. 让车上乘客落车。前往岛井岭的列车即將到達，請先讓車上的乘客下車。The train to Tuen Line is arriving. Please let passengers exit first.
首先嚟架 C 先，係咪 C 嚟啊 ？M 嚟喎。3號仔 M。35738。
请不要靠近幕門。Please stand back from the platform doors.
Okay, so for this next part, we're not going to cut because I'm going to show you the turn back sidings here for Ho Man Tin, right here. With the train you can see right there, going over to Whampoa with one train, and there's another train inside the sidings. That's how the system works, and I'll show you on the other side after. There's all M train over there going to Whampoa, and also one thing is Q train. Here we go. I saw this thing already, so that's like Q train incoming. For number 4, Q train from Ho Man Tin sidings.
往調景嶺列車即將到達，請先讓車上 乘客落車。前往岛景岭的列車即將到達，請先讓車上的乘客下車。The train to Tuen Line is arriving. Please let passengers exit first.
Hey, same train as yesterday. Number 4 for A755, A756. Well, I'm not gonna talk now.
Please stand back from the platform doors. The train to Whampoa is arriving. Please let passengers exit first.
Okay, so here we are at train at Whampoa. Now we're on the Whampoa side. I will show you the sidings as well.
Please stand back from the platform doors.
Well, you can see over there already the Q train just saw is already leaving and back into the other side, while this train is going to Whampoa, so it goes straight. So that's why they need to have one to Whampoa and one terminate here. Because trains can't go to Whampoa every single time when it's 2 minutes per train. So that train goes straight to Whampoa, did not go to the sidings. That's how it works. We'll keep spotting trains now.
This train will stop service at Concourse. Passengers who walk on, please wait for the next train to stop. 火巴列車為北載客級載客列車，前往黃埔嘅乘客請用月台等候喺巴列車。Passengers who walk on, please wait for the next train to stop. 请勿靠近幕門，請不要靠近木門。Please stand back from the platform door.
乘客請注意，部巴列車以何文田為終點站，部巴列車不會接載乘客。前往黃埔嘅乘客請在本月台等候下一班列車。This train will stop service at Hongmen-Tin. Passengers who walk forward, please wait for the next train in this platform. 本班列車為不載客列車。前往黃埔嘅乘客請在本月台等候下一班列車。Passengers who walk forward, please wait for the next train in this platform. Thank you. 本班列車不會接載乘客，請所有乘客離開車廂。本班列車不會接載乘客，請所有乘客離開車廂。
請勿靠近幕門。
What the hell happened to the platform doors? Oh my gosh, there's some, again, stupid passengers over there. Does not listen to the instructions. Just keep running into the train when the freaking staff already said no boarding. Well, talked way too much during Trainspotting this time. Now on the Tuen Line, let's go.
Please stand back from the platform door.
哎。
请问靠近幕門，請不要靠近木門。Please stand back from the platform doors. 列車即將到達，請先讓車上乘客落車。天馬
牛仔。
列車即將到達，請先上車上直接下車。The train to Explorng is on the way. Please enter this exit first.
帶我哋睇到嘅裝喺度啦。
請勿靠近幕門，請不要靠近木門。Please stand back from the platform doors. 請勿靠近幕門，請不要靠近木門。Please stand back from the platform doors.
呢 trains. Got to be fortunate. 3 consecutive C trains. That was pretty crazy. I don't know why they started to use more and more C trains now. That's a perfect stopping spot. Wow. Oh. 431.
请勿靠近幕門，請不要靠近木門。Please stand back from the platform
That's actually a very good stopping spot. Honestly, a very good stopping spot. Perfect, literally.